Like I said, I got my AEW Championship belt here. Getting ready to watch the All In pay-per-view, baby. I'm telling you what, just a little bit of predictions. I think in this kickoff show, the buy-in, I do think that MJF is going to screw over Adam Cole in the beginning of this show. That's my first prediction. I think MJF is going to screw over Adam Cole at the beginning of this show, and that's going to make their little rivalry at the end of the show that much bigger. You know, that's part of storytelling. And also think my second prediction for the buy-in, I see personally that the Acclaim is going to become the new, the new trios champions. That's my second prediction for the buy-in. And I cannot wait to get to that action. Like I said, I got my AEW Championship belt right here. It's unsigned right now. I'm kind of interested in seeing who the first superstar or celebrity I get to sign it. Because I mean, look, it's like this. I bought an NWA World Heavyweight title. I bought an AEW World Heavyweight title. And I bought a Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title all at the same time. Two of those which are unsigned, which is the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship and the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Those are unsigned right now. And but my NWA World Heavyweight title is pretty full of signatures. Looks like we're getting to action here. And our first matchup coming up. Looks like we're going to ringside with a fellow masked man in Excalibur. And I'll tell you what, one thing about Taz, right? He's one person I really did enjoy listening to on commentary for a very long time. And beginning with when he was doing the whole SmackDown deal. When it was, I can't remember who he was on commentary with on SmackDown. But I can't remember if it was JR or if it was Michael Cole. I always loved the commentary team, whichever one it was. And let's see what first match we have. Oh, we're kicking it off with the Ring of Honor World Championships. If they win the championship, I'm going to be surprised. And here's another thing I want to say. Ring of Honor putting on a paper. No, not Ring of Honor, but AEW putting on All Out next weekend. I'm going to be interested in the pay-per-view buys from this weekend to next weekend to see how many AEW fans are willing to buy an AEW pay-per-view twice in 1 week. I just want to throw that out there, and I'll put that right there. I mean, that's just going to be an interesting thing. I want to see how many AEW fans are willing to buy a pay-per-view, an AEW pay-per-view twice in a week. Because I mean, WWE fans, we don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about that. If they want to throw a pay-per-view up 3 times a week, that's fine. I mean, it doesn't matter. 3, 4 times a week, it doesn't matter. Because you pay your $9.99 for your network, for your Peacock network, and you get the pay-per-view. I mean, but talking about paying 50, 30, 40 $40 in a week, it's like one of those things where can you really afford to do it or not, and whether or not you'll do it. So I mean, I'm going to be interested in seeing the pay-per-view numbers for All Out and All In the coming week. Here we come. MJF, Adam Cole, baby. Let's see. Let's just see if the friendship can last together. Just see if these two friends can truly be friends and win those Ring of Honor World titles. I don't know who's going to turn on who here. I'm just telling you, somebody's going to turn on somebody, and that's what's going to bring heat to the championship match later on tonight. It's either that or Roger Strong's going to get involved with. Roger Strong's going to get involved But I can't think of that team name right now. And if I'm drawing a blank, I can see them. I can see the Canales guy and I see Matt Taven, but I can't think of their team name. They're either going to get involved, and something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Something majorly is going to happen here that's going to affect tonight's pay per view, and it's going to get that extra bump in pay per view purchases. I tell you what, Adam Cole is a wrestler I would love to meet. He really is. He's a wrestler I would love to meet. MJF, I mean, I'd meet MJF if the opportunity arises, but it's not on my wish list. You know, MJF's 2024 slogan, right? You know, being war 2024. I'll say this. It's like this. If he goes to WWE, if MJF goes to WWE, do they really need two Miz's? I mean, MJF has the same persona, same gimmick as The Miz, only The Miz is a reality star and a movie star. Speaking of which, as far as movie stars goes, I found The Miz in the Marine Six finally on on eBay. I knew there was a Marine Six. I knew that there was a Marine Six. I knew Shawn Michaels starred in the Marine with him. I knew Becky Lynch starred in the Marine with him. I didn't know it was the same movie, but I knew that there was a Marine Six. Bottom line, but Target didn't have it. You know, I've been looking at Target for a while. They never did have it online, and so it's just like so. I found it on eBay. I plan on purchasing it in the next couple of days. I have all the Marine movies. I mean, the one with Cena, of course, was probably the best, and the one with Ted DiBiase Jr. I know he's getting in trouble for some legal problems, but I liked his Marine movie too, and but Marine with the Miz, he stuck with it though. He stuck with it for 3, 4, 5, and 6, 4 movies, and I'm looking forward to seeing the Marine 6. I want to go back and watch those other Marine movies with the Miz in it because I don't really remember those as well as I do Marine 1 and 2. Just see what happens there. See if there's going to be a kangaroo kick or a double clothesline. Setting up for the kangaroo kick. You know, I'm telling you what, if Adam Cole wants to really get this match going and get having an advantage to his match, they should leave MJF in there the entire match, man. Just leave him in there as much as possible. Let him get beat. Let him get the beat down on him. Let him get beat. You know, and soften him up for his wrestling match with MJF later on tonight or today, whatever. I mean, I don't know what time it is in London. Shoot, I don't go to London. They're just talking about Roderick Strong. I think he might get involved in this match. I think I can't remember Taven's tag team part. Taven's Taven and Canales' team name. I can't remember to save my life, but I think they might get involved in this match. And the tag is made. Clothesline, backward clothesline, kangaroo kick. I'm telling you what, I went to WrestleMania 25, right? My dad was nice enough to take me to WrestleMania 25. He took me there only because look, I hate throwing the man under the bus like this. But he said he was broke, right? He said he was broke, couldn't afford this, couldn't afford that. Then he calls me up one day before WrestleMania 25 tickets go on sale and the travel package goes on sale and says, "Lee, you never guess. I just bought a boat." And I said to my dad in a nice manner, I said, "How'd you buy a boat if you're broke?" And without having an argument with me over money, he says, "I'll take you to WrestleMania 25." And so we went to WrestleMania 25 in Houston. He got that. He got the travel package, so we got out to do all the events and stuff. And so I know what it's like to be in a crowd like this. I know what it's like to have the electricity under your feet as the matches go on. It's a wild situation. You know, it's one of those things where I'm glad I was able to do it. I'm glad I was able to do it once in my life. Will I ever go back to another WrestleMania? I don't know. Do I wish I would be able to? Yeah, I wish I'd had the money to go and somebody to go with and, be able to have a good time with. But I'm glad I at least was able to say that portion of my bucket list was accomplished. Aussie Open is right on top of things here. I'm telling you what, man. I mean, these two can risk an injury here, and it could cost us tonight's main event. I don't know what Adam Cole was thinking. I really don't. Now tonight I'm running on Facebook Live, of course. I'm also recording everything I'm saying on my laptop. I hope to be able to upload this very large file that it's going to turn into onto YouTube after All In, because this is what I'm planning to be. Episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum, AEW All In. Alright, setting up for a kangaroo kick. Boots! Going Ultimate Warrior style. All I'm going to say is this. If Adam Cole, baby, wins the Ring of Honor World Championships, World Tag Team Championships, that is a way of long-term storytelling since they lost their opportunity at the AEW World Championships. I mean, people were complaining. Oh, new tag team champions. Long-term storytelling. Oh man, I was wrong. Unknown will admit when he's wrong. Unknown was wrong. They didn't turn on each other. That's surprising me. Now the question is, will Better Than You, baby, be able to hold things together after their main event match tonight? Oh gosh, does Cole have the championship belt? Not the Ring of Honor championship belt now. The AEW championship belt. Yeah, he does. Oh gosh. I hate we're not seeing Chris Statlander this show. I am looking forward to ordering All In. I spoke about that earlier. I'm looking forward to ordering All Out, rather. I'm looking forward to ordering All Out because I want to see Chris Statlander fight Ruby Soho. You know, those are my two favorite female wrestlers in AEW currently. Maybe my top three because Abaddon is in there, and Abaddon is probably at number two or number one or number two rather, and Chris Statlander is number one, and Ruby Soho comes in third. But I haven't seen Abaddon in action on Dark, not Dark, but on Dynamite or anything. So my top two female AEW superstars, it's Chris Statlander and Ruby Soho. So I'm looking forward to them wrestling it out for the TBS Championship at All Out.
You guys work amazingly well together.
I like a Muppet now.
I tell you what, man.
I could turn you into a Muppet.
Turn you into a Muppet. I bet Big Show, you can turn him into a Muppet.
Let's talk about tonight's main event now. Now they've had their first match. Now it's time for them to focus on what's going on with the AEW World Championship. Who's going to be leading with that title?
Is the devil coming out?
The devil's coming out. You know the devil's coming out.
That's not a bit. That's a double payment. That's a double payment. You always step up for a double payment.
I'm telling you what, man. Let's just get this rolling. Let's get this rolling. What time is it? Yo, Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it?
It's 12:25 p.m.
12:25 p.m. Here we go. Let's get those trios belts on the line, baby. And it's moving on to All In. Hey, look, there's Sasha Banks. It looks like my brother's sitting back behind Mercedes. Yeah, again, that looks like my brother. If he wasn't in Japan right now, I'd say call him up and be like, you lied to me. Is Sasha Banks coming to AEW? That's a good question. All right, look, this four-way match with Paige or whatever her real name is, Ty Conte and Tony Britt Baker, DMD, and Tony Storm. I'll get my names all thrown in together there, plus turning them up, and I don't mean to. But Saraya, that was her name. I'm telling you what, I would like to see one of the members of the Outcast become the next AEW Women's Champion. I think it is Saraya's time. Especially being in London, it's Saraya's time for her to be the next AEW Women's Champion. Let's worldwide it on to the next match, people.
To put it. All right, guys, we've got more action happening here. We're going to take things on backstage. We've got Lexi Nair hanging out backstage.
Lexi Nair.
Here with Britt Baker. You were first All In 5 years ago.
I'll tell you what, I wish I could hire Britt Baker to fix my teeth, man. I mean, she could give me an injection anytime. But I got another DMD on payroll right now, which is my younger brother, the driller, Tyler Lunsford, UWO member for life. And I'm telling you, he does a good job of what he does. And compared to what I would think he would do, for a living, it's just surprising. It's surprising that my brother is, a DMD and he does good at what he does. But I tell you what, if I could trade my brother for a dentist, I'd trade him for Britt Baker anytime. Like I said, any injections, I don't care. She could drill me without Novocaine, baby. I'm just saying, you can take that however you want. But she could do the procedure without Novocaine if she wanted to. I'm just, if Adam Cole's looking at this, I'm sorry, dude. I don't mean to be hitting on your woman like that, but I can't help myself. Gee.
It's still really hard to deny the talent, the charisma, the DNA that Britt Baker has put into the entire women's division here in AEW. It's hard to bet against her in a match like this.
Britt Baker's eyes right there. It's been a long time since I've seen her that focused and determined. She's got a real angry look to her face.
Let's get to the pay per view. You know what? I could spray paint an X on this. I could spray paint an X on this. Black X. And that could be the real AEW World Heavyweight Champion. I'm surprised nobody's made a belt like that yet. The real world champion. And here's my question. Obviously, we're not going to have an AEW World Championship next Sunday. I wouldn't think. But maybe you heard some of the matches last night. Powerhouse Hobbs against Miro. The TBS Championship, and with Chris Statlander, my number one favorite AEW female wrestler, against Ruby Soho, which would be, like I said, would either fall at number 3, Ruby Soho, or number 2, depending on where Abaddon is. I mean, because Abaddon, me and Abaddon, I think a couple of freaks like us could get along. Because, it's just like neither one of us like her face shown. She does the crazy makeup and stuff, but and I just did the mask, but I just think we could get along. And she's cool, man. Abaddon is cool. Horror is cool. It doesn't matter. I don't care where you fall on different things. Horror is cool. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. Put it this way, Abaddon is such a key figure in as far as my favorite female AEW wrestler, female wrestler in AEW is I have my Abaddon created character in my Unknown Assassin miniseries book 2 flashback, and in book 2 of the Unknown Assassin miniseries flashback titled Flashback, Unknown is facing off against Abaddon, and I spell the name differently though. I spell it biblically. Abaddon spells her wrestling name Abadon. That's how she spells it in AEW. I spell it biblically in my book Abaddon. And but Abaddon in my book flashback, she's the leader of the Impact Coven. Which, I got the idea from Impact. I'll admit it. I got the idea from Impact. The witches are different names, and the whole concept's different. It's a science fiction horror book, but so that's how big of a name. That's how big of an impact, no pun intended, that Abaddon has in my life. In my life, as far as me being a fan of hers, and it's like this. I look forward to that getting out. I have like 50 pages left to edit and rewrite before I can put it on Amazon. So I hope to get that done tonight. I hope to watch this, get back to work on my flashback book, and finish that tonight. And hopefully nothing will come in my way tonight, like got in my way last night. And and then another, my Chris Statlander character, man. Chris Statlander inspired a character also in my book as Unknown's handler. And but needless to say, I need a Ruby Soho character. I need a Ruby character. Not little Soho. I need a Ruby Soho inspired Ruby character, and that's what I'm plotting on right now. As I see Hook come out, looks like it's time for the FTW. Yeah, the FTW World Championship match. I didn't realize that was on the buy-in. I bet it's gonna be quick. There's 26 minutes left till All In. I'm predicting Hook. I'm predicting Hook's going this match, and I'm predicting it to be quick.
I guess Jack Perry's gonna sign up here because realizing that Carson has got a lot of money for the Hollywood. Is the Jack Perry that we're seeing now, is that the true Jack Perry that has been all along, the spoiled brat, so to speak? I think it's evident. Like, you know what they say, JL, people show you who they are, believe them, right? Exactly. We live in a society where the so-called elite want to flaunt their eliteness. Jack Perry is a Hollywood royalty.
I saw we're 4 seats for Mania next year, 10 grand. So I'm just wondering how much people will spend on tickets for this event. I mean, when I saw that 4 seats was 10 grand to Mania, I was just like, I wonder how much my dad even paid for those travel packages. I mean, it's just like I give my dad a hard time. I give him a hard time. I know it, but about different things. But I'm not gonna go into that here. And but all I know is when he says he's spent a lot of money on different things, I see it now. I see it now because I know he spent on the Hulk Hogan meet and greet, and I know he spent on different things, and it's just, especially when I see that, especially when I see that next year's Mania tickets are 10 grand for 4 seats. Oh God! On top of the limousine. Ooh! Suplex on top of the limousine. Let's add some give to it. Let's have top roof of the limousine has some give to it. Oh! Go cry me a river. Oh gosh, it's gonna hurt. Whoa! Bleeding a little bit. Looks like his biceps bleeding a little bit. Jack Perry's.
That right calf was almost going to the same direction.
This match has already lasted longer than what I thought it would. In all honesty, I thought Hook was going to go in there and finish him quick, like Goldberg style. It was cut all over. I just honestly don't believe Jack Perry is a heel. I don't believe him as a heel. Under 20 minutes. This is actually turning into a good match, y'all. It's just, not been all out blowout like what I thought it was going to be. Suplex City. Sleeper kick. Not as good as the shuttle kick, but a sleeper kick will always work. Went for the donkey kick, mule kick, and missed it. Suplex into the corner.
Jack Perry used it as an opportunity to gouge the eyes. Remember, it's legal here. FTW rules. Driver, center of the ring, two and very, very close. Very physical matchup. Big time. Guys hitting each other. Attention. I don't think Hook has been right since that DDT on the floor. You see him clutching at the top of his head.
He's clutching the top of his head. 16 minutes. I don't know if the acclaimed, about the Dark Order, the Dark Order. See, it's pretty much it mean to me. I don't know if the Trios Championship is going to happen on the All In buy-in or not. I mean, it's going to be a quick match if it does. Heck, the live stream just cut off. Don't know why. Jack Perry is getting ready to be choked out. $15 so the Acclaim versus House of Black. That's what I was trying to think of. Why I said Dark Order, I don't know. Acclaim versus House of Black match might have a chance to be on the kickoff. Hook, the brand new FTW champion. AEW, the only, absolute only wrestling promotion that has not one but two unrecognized championship belts between the FTW championship and the Real World Championship. I wonder if Badass Billy Gunn's going to turn on the Acclaim tonight. I mean, that's been a thought in my mind too. I'd hate to see it happen, but I don't really see Billy Gunn going with the House of Black. I see him probably just leaving AEW, but I don't see him going with the House of Black. And now they're promoting the CM Punk Championship for the Real World Championship against Samoa Joe tonight. And
That's how it always will be. The job is to beat me, not to survive.
it won't be. Maybe the Trios Championship won't be on the buy-in. I don't think it's going to be. I'm telling you, it's going to be an interesting match.
I think to have some kind of an identity crisis is really scary, and I think that can make a scary man even scarier.
Not just beat Punk, destroy him. It wasn't him conquering me in that way. It was him escaping me.
I should buy another belt. I should buy another AEW belt and turn it into the Real World Championship. It's just a thought. Just a thought. I know my mom could spray paint the perfect X on it on a belt like this. I mean, that might sound childish, but she likes doing things for me, so spray paint the X on there. She wouldn't understand why I wanted it done or nothing like that, but it'd be nice if she would spray paint it on there if I bought another belt, cheap belt. I tell you what, I find myself enjoying buying belts more off of Amazon than anything else. You know, I've seen some cool belts on eBay. I've seen a lot of cool belts on eBay. I've seen a Bullet Club belt on eBay. I've seen I've seen the NWO belt floating around on WWE shopping places. It's just like there's so many belts I want, and it's not like I feel like I need them because I don't need them, but that I want, and but it's like I said, I do not think that there is a real world championship belt. Anybody made it, so I would like to make my own.
International.
10 minutes.
Incredible night that is ahead of us. I mean, all ready to have two incredible matches. New champion, new FTW champion in Punk tonight. New Ring of Honor tag team champions and MJF.
Two new title changes right here at the get go. Now I'm just gonna say I predict Punk's gonna maintain his real world championship. That's my next prediction. I'm throwing out there, and I'm throwing that out there because Punk eventually has to trade in the real world championship for the actual championship, and he eventually has to do that. That match eventually has to come about, and so that's why I don't see him losing it. Regardless of who the champion is, Punk has to it has to be the real world championship against the actual championship, regardless of who the champion is at that time.
Knock 10 bells out of each other over and over and over again. So when you're so experienced with somebody else, like what's your mindset? How do you go into that match? Well, in those kind of matches, because I've had to fight friends in the past too, you got to compartmentalize.
Oh, Big Show, you had friends.
Feelings of whether you like the guy. Focus on not making stupid mistakes. Stupid mistakes in this type of competition can cost you a match. Stay focused. Stay in the match. If you have an upper hand, keep that upper hand. And don't let off the gas till you get a pin.
There you go. Take that one.
That's what you got to do.
Going back to MJF and Adam Cole, Kip, you and I have been able to talk about it a little bit earlier. You guys were taking care of some business a little bit.
Boy, did we. You know what? You're kind of heavy. I should have jumped on your back and had you carry me.
Now that we've seen MJF and Adam Cole securing those Ring of Honor tag titles in tonight's main event for the AEW World Championship, how's this going to shake out? We keep questioning the friendship between these two, but here we are with the most coveted prize in all of this sport on the line on the biggest stage at Wembley.
8 minutes, 34 seconds.
Well, here's my gut opinion. And I'm a huge fan.
It's the first kickoff I watched in forever. I'm trying my best to get back into watching WWE on a routine basis. I've even gotten off of watching Impact on a routine basis, and just recently I've just been able to stay caught up with NWA. That's a joke too. I haven't watched that on a routine basis every year, but just recently I've been able to watch AEW and stay caught up. Maybe it'd be a week after or so that I caught up or whatever. But it's like AEW is all I'm caught up with now. FTR versus Young Bucks, predicting a Young Bucks victory. That's what my prediction, and another tag team championship changing hands. I forgot about Jericho and Ospreay. That contract signing was rough, man. It was rough. I mean, they were at each other's throats. This is going to be an interesting match. This is one of the main eventers tonight. That's a good match. How about it? That's a match.
And the UK's own Soraya. Action, we're going to see the champs, the House of Black, take on
Obviously, the House of Black match against the Flames going to be on the actual pay per view. That's probably going to be the first match out, I'd predict. A coffin match. Oh, I forgot about the Stadium Stampede too. I was watching the build up to that. That's gonna be an awesome match. Those are also always awesome matches, and that's one reason I would like to play the new AEW fight game, wrestling game, because I understand I have a Stadium Stampede in the match. I have a Stadium Stampede option in the match that you can either download or whatever, and I would love to play that game. But I don't have an Xbox no more. I don't have a PlayStation no more. I grew up past that. I kind of would like to just go buy one, or wish the days of going to rent one at Blockbuster was still a thing. Because I would like to play that Stadium Stampede match.
Make a little tea. Have a scone.
I don't drink tea anymore.
I mean,
Everyone assumes because I'm English.
Don't drink tea.
Oh wow, so that's presumptuous to think.
I was telling you that the AEW game looks fun. The AEW game looks fun. I would love to play the Stadium Stampede match. It makes me want to go out and just buy an Xbox and buy the game and just spend whatever amount of money it would cost to buy the game and buy the system and just to start playing video games again. I used to love playing wrestling games. I got my ass beat at wrestling games, but I used to love playing wrestling games. But I'm looking forward to that Stadium Stampede match. It's going to be awesome.
They have opened a can.
We're under 5 minutes now, counting down. Here we go.
I'm just going to let you know.
Like I said before, I'm alive right now, but I'm also recording this stream as part of episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum AEW's All In. And I'm hoping, because I know this file is going to be large that I'm recording for YouTube, I'm hoping I'll have no problem uploading it or nothing like that. And I'll be able to upload this entire thing. And maybe this will be something new I'll do. Because, I tried different streaming service. I tried different things for podcasts before. I tried, Stitch or Snitch or whatever it was, and whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called now. And but it wasn't keeping my content recorded. It was not keeping my content recorded at all. And I would do an entire episode, and then my content would disappear. And so that's why I decided to move to YouTube and have the Unknown Asylum playlist. And this is hopefully going to upload as episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum podcast on my YouTube channel.
Everyone has always said, Will Ospreay cannot do this.
Come on, countdown. I wish I could just snap my fingers like Thanos and I just will go into All In. 2 minutes, 20 seconds.
Chris Jericho's too small. Chris Jericho this. Chris Jericho that. Chris Jericho took it sideways and stuffed it up everybody's nose. So if you really look at the success of Will Ospreay in his younger career, and you look at the Lionheart and all the characters and all the Ocho, there's a lot of similarity in these two. I'm so excited. That same hunger and passion. There's a lot there that you put together.
We do have to bring up Don Callis, though, because he could be.
Do we have to?
I
Really?
do think that we have to bring
A minute. 45 seconds.
You really got that signed up on your contract before you got up here. There's a lot going on. I mean, with Chris Jericho kind of ditching the Jericho Appreciation Society, joining the Don Callis family to where they're at now. I mean, how do you see Don Callis being a factor?
He's going to be a factor. I want to circle back.
I'll tell you what, man. AEW has had the most factions I've ever seen in a wrestling company. Honest to God. And none of them seem to be leading the pack out of any of the rest of them.
And you don't get diamonds out of a pile of poop. Even if it wears diamond shoes.
All right, guys, real quick, before we get into AEW All In, we are about to go live on pay-per-view. What match are you most excited to see tonight? I mean, we rattled off this card. It's incredible. Real quick.
59 seconds.
And the men's championship. MJF, Adam Cole, and the Fatal 4-Way. The 4-Way with the win.
Hope Saraya becomes the next AEW Women's Champion. She deserves it. Gosh, all those people. And everybody thought that AEW wouldn't do it. Show empty seats now, jokers. 20 seconds. You're going to start? Here we go. Thought you weren't going to start for a second. You scared me.
From Wembley Stadium in London, England, AEW presents All In.
Show me an empty seat now, jokers. You see all this stuff on Twitter and Facebook and stuff showing empty seats for AEW, but look at it now. Here we go. What we're doing. Joe. Real World Championship. I'm surprised we didn't start off with the Trios Championship myself. One of the Trios matches. The Golden Vampire. I love this song, CM Punk's. CM Punk's gonna win. I'm telling you that right now. Like I said before, his title is not gonna leave his side until there's a unification match with the Real World Championship and the AEW World Championship. Hey, what? Wembley's popping right now, guys. Why so serious, Joe? I tell you what, the more and more I see that belt, the more and more it makes me want to buy another AEW World Heavyweight Championship belt. Buy me a can of black spray paint and spray paint an X on this, on one of them. $80,000. You know, if All In is this good as far as attendance and pay-per-view orders and stuff like that, you know, AEW is liable to doing an All In before an All Out every year, especially depending on the buy-in rate for AEW All In and AEW All Out a week later. Chop! Just got to aggravate the man. Ooh, missed. Side headlock going to the ropes. Ooh, got that chop in the end. Ooh, somebody doesn't like it. Somebody's not a Punk fan. That's no way to treat the champ. I like the bright colors AEW's bringing for all in. About said all out, but all in. Since all out's a gray, black, and white tone in Chicago. I mean, ooh. Walk out of the way on that. Nope. Frankensteiner. All the middle fingers. Stone Cold Steve Austin would be proud. Oh! Oh! All those people in the crowd. Try and take two. That hurt me. Joe's happy. Joe likes it when he's happy. Shoulder into the ring post. Oh! Oh no! 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 Oh! Through the table. Through the front of the table. It's busted open. Two Punk's lucky this isn't a first blood match. Punk is lucky this is not a first blood match, or it would be done. I'm just saying, Punk's gonna pull it off. That's where my money's going. My money's on Punk to pull it off. You know that sweat and the on the forehead, getting the blood to go down into the eyes. It's blinding. It's blinding. Well, Joe, you haven't won the match yet, buddy. You need to stay on top of Punk and follow through. You can't let him up because he might be bleeding, but he's not dead.
Back to the hip kick. And reaping is Gary of Samoa Joe with the hallmarks. And you can see the blood. You can see it on his head. Spattering the mat. We're at center pitch of Wembley Stadium. This is Britain's stadium. That's right. It has transcended sport. Live out in 1985. Ready to cut right in the gym. Joe's pace is excellent at this point. No wasted motion whatsoever. Tight bursts of speed, which combined with his size is extremely hard to stop.
have to take some notes here because I mean, if I'm having to redo this long ass video here that won't upload for some reason, I need to know what I need to say. So if you see me writing, that's what I'm writing about, not what I'm writing about. Oh, come on, man. Why are you bringing up Chunk training in MMA? Chunk got his ass beat in UFC. I mean, I'm a Punk fan. Punk got his ass beat in UFC. Terribly. That's why he came back to wrestling. I won't even bring up his MMA training. Because obviously it wasn't worth it. Oh, what's he doing? People's elbow? You can't see me? Everything that. Oh my gosh, a Hogan leg drop. I don't know, man. I mean, Joe's liable to win this match just so they can have a rematch next Sunday in Chicago and Punk win the belt back. Oh, armbar. Powerbomb. It's TFU. Come on. You know what? Let's just move ahead to Jericho and Ospreay. I don't think I've ever seen Ospreay wrestle. I might have an Impact, or I might have on an AEW, Dynamite, but I don't know if I have or not. To be honest with you, but that's gonna be a hard hitting match. If you think this is hard hitting, just wait till Ospreay takes on Jericho. Then I'm interested in seeing what the Jericho Appreciation Society do. If we're gonna have a regroup of sorts of the group, and I'd like to see the group. I would like to have seen the group become more champion, held more championships than they had. I mean, I really would. I mean, between them and the Blackpool Combat Club, it's just like there's so many groups that I feel like it's championship worthy. That that I understand that these companies, whether it's AEW or whether it's WWE, they're not trying to do what WCW did with the NWO. They're trying to keep their groups, their factions small and keep them together and not give them all the belts at one time, all this kind of stuff. But it's like I don't watch much WWE. I mean, as a wrestling journalist, it's hard for me to admit that I don't watch much WWE, but I don't, and I don't know why. And I mentioned that earlier, but it's like Judgment Day. Judgment Day. I would love to see them have more titles. I mean, last thing I tuned in was Dominic won the NXT North American Championship. I know Rhea Ripley has the Women's Championship, but why? Finn Balor, man, give him a World Championship. I'd give him a World Championship. I mean, he freaking was champion for one night. They took it away from him and never did give it back to him. And Punk just won the match. While I'm on my tirade about factions. But I mean, give Finn Balor his championship back. I mean, I would hate, I do not want to see. I would like to see Damian Priest go after another championship than Seth Rollins' world championship. Feed Rowan to him. It's just there's things to do besides breaking up the faction. I mean, Judgment Day was a cool faction with Edge. Now it's an even cooler faction with Finn Balor. But now they just seems like they create these factions and then they build up these factions, they create these factions, and then they don't know what to do with them after they create them. I mean, like the original club, right? The OC. I mean, there's a group that could deserve that's championship worthy. I mean, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. They need some tag team gold. I wouldn't mind seeing AJ having another run with a world championship. And Mia Yim, give her a women's championship. It's just like they create these factions and they just don't go nowhere, and they wind up breaking up or becoming under new leaders, and it's like even the new leader doesn't take them places. It's just ridiculous. That's my rant on factions. All these middle fingers in the Wembley, man. Dude sees himself. See what? Punk's forehead's cleared up quick. I think he's going to need a stitch. A stitch. Trio sign. Bullet Club. Bullet Club Gold. Uncle Don. Don's family's pretty cool. And I would like to see them get some championships. I mean, I know there's not enough championships to go around. All right, fine. There's not enough championships to go around, but I mean, at least have some stock in some of your factions, guys. Just have some stock in them. Promote them, boost them. Prop them up. I'm not saying go all NWO like get 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 members in a month. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying give them some titles. That's all I'm saying. I mean, Jay White, he's a championship worthy guy. I mean, I know Tony Khan probably thinks he knows what he's doing, and for him, it's working what he's doing. So I'm not going to knock that too much. I'm just saying I would do things a whole lot differently. If you read my book, Happily Ever After, and in that book, there's the Evolution Championship Wrestling (ECW), and it's an all women organization. You know, it reminds you of AEW in a way because it has there's numerous female factions in the book. But I think if you read that book and just read the portions of the book where it talks about Evolution Championship Wrestling, people could see a way to tell a story and build factions up, and where it could be an enjoyable thing. I mean, and it wouldn't be all NWO-ish. I mean, NWO ruined a lot, and I'm saying this as an NWO fan, as a lifelong NWO for lifer, and but the NWO ruined a lot when they came in. It was cool, with the Outsiders, and then they brought in Hogan, and they brought in Six Pac, and they brought in Million Dollar Man. Six Pac. No, then they brought in. What did they bring in? But anyway, Hogan, Outsiders, Hogan, Million Dollar Man, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth person I think was Big Show, and sixth person Six Pac. I mean, it just built up to way too fast. It built up way too fast, where you have a whole stable of over 100 something people, and or it seems like 100 something people, and it's like, and then they gathered up all the gold, and they just totally dominated WCW for the longest. And so there's ways to cool it off, to do it in stages, where everything's not happening at one time, and still build up a faction. Here we go. The elite. Hangman. The Golden Star.
This or any generation for that matter.
That'd be cool to be at Wembley. It really would be cool to be at Wembley. Can't see as good as I can see now, but it'd be cool to be there. get started, y'all. One of these groups, probably the future Trios champions. Speaking of which, Trios championships. Why doesn't WWE ever put in Trios championships? I mean, that's a good question. Why haven't they ever had a Trios championship? Or if they have, I don't know about it. It's like, hey man, starting this Trios match. She's been taken out by Hangman. Got my new Chris Statlander shirt on. Ooh! Kenny Omega has entered the match, y'all. Juice is just becoming a whipping boy for Kenny Omega. Chop, chop, chop city. I forgot about that. Forgot about Kenny and Hangman being the tag team champions at one time. That's, oh, Jay White's in there. Kota Ibushi. Ooh, shove there by Jay White. Switchblade. Ooh, slapped him in the face. He's asking for another one. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Ooh, that's a hard hit, man. Oh, kick to the face. In the wrong corner there, Switchblade. Ooh, Looks like it's all about to break down in here. Kenny Omega just got kicked in the face. Ooh, Omega with a Frankenstein there. I did not see how they jump over the top rope like that. My fat butt can't get up that high. I don't even know if I could jump up to the second rope. No, I could probably jump up to the second rope if I was just standing there. But I don't see how they jump over the top rope like that. I really don't. These are athletes. Don't try this at home. I mean, but I don't see how they do it. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it with training. I really don't. I don't think I could do it before I broke my foot a long time ago, for a couple years back, and I don't think I could. Yeah, if I was to wrestle, I don't think I could ever be a high flyer. I think I could be a good technical person with moves and stuff, but for being a high flyer and coming off my feet, I don't see that happening. Contestant back in the match. Now, the one-on-one match with Contesta, I don't even know if I've pronounced his name right, but I'm trying to. Contesta, and King Omega is the one we want to see eventually. Maybe that could be it all out. I mean, maybe it could be it all out. Oh, Jay White behind. All three of them. Oh, it looks like the gun's about to put the boots to Kabushi. Don's group's doing good. They're a well factioned unit. They're yeah, they got their game together, man. They got their game together. Oh, Contesta off his feet, clothesline. Kenny Omega knocked him to the ground. Kenny Omega's trying to figure out where he's at right now. Jay Lethal, not Jay Lethal, Jay White, excuse me, comes in there to take control of the match for Don's group. Juice Robinson now on top of this match here. Tell you what, Kenny Omega needs to get back in this match. Or I could tag out the Hangman. I think Hangman's the freshest person in this match right now. Ooh, close fist. Ref, close fist. Going for the eyes. Oh, man. Omega's got to tag out now. Tag in Hangman. Down on your feet. Move! Move! Oh, man. Guns interrupting the match. Hangman's in the match. Hangman, like I said, is the freshest person in this trios match. Hangman proving he's the freshest person in this match right now. It must be amazing having that many people cheer for you. It must be amazing. Over 80,000 people in that building, and people thought that they wouldn't even fill the place up at all. And what? Looks like Alabama Slammer time. Kota Ibushi got the tag there behind the referee's back. Oh! Whoa! It's so good to see Hangman back with the Elite. It really is. I have nothing against the Dark Order, but Hangman just didn't belong with them. Clothesline in the corner. Back elbow in the corner. Kick in the corner. It's like we're setting up for a victory, boys. Suplex City. Oh, man. That was an awesome explosion there. Girl, where are you going? And Tessa and Omega going at it right now. I think they're the only two people standing right now. This is amazing. It's the match we wanted. The one-on-one match we'll hopefully get it all out next Sunday. Oh! Kenny Omega is dominating this match by himself. Blue Thunder Bomb. Sounds like the name of a Mountain Dew product. I do not know the name of all these moves. Please forgive me. But that one was just awesome. Come on, Hangman. There you go. You're back up. What happened here? Oh, wild. Oh! Was that a Spanish fly? Come on, Hangman. What's he looking for? Man, this match is wild. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't even know who's going to win this match. As I said, here we are on episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum AEW All In. And looks like the Elite's getting ready to set up for the victory. No, man. Don Callis' group is making a comeback again. I was just going to say this: the next trios match with the trios championship is going to have a lot to. It's going to have a lot to live up to based on this trios match here. Oh, buckshot lariat. Kenny's getting ready to what finish this off. Oh, oh, contester with a steal. Getting ready for some tag team titles be on the line next. FTR against the Young Bucks. Like I said earlier, I'm predicting the Young Bucks walking out of Wembley as the new tag team champions. And honestly, I did not hear the story about what happened with Cash Wheeler. That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't know. I think it has to do with Cash Wheeler's legal situation with his road rage incident. I believe it was road rage that got Wheeler in trouble with a gun, and but what I think that legality right there is going to depend on if Young Bucks leads with the championship. That's what I think is going to happen. It'll be a big part of the decision for Tony Khan to move FTR's championship and give them to the Young Bucks. And because I don't know the full situation with that Wheeler gun situation. I mean, I saw on Facebook some memes about him holding the gun and read different things about road rage and stuff like that. But I'm surprised he's even there tonight to wrestle. To be honest with you, I also read that they didn't take away his passport. So since they didn't take away his passport, he can come to London to wrestle. But so I think that's going to have a big influence with tonight's Young Bucks walking away with the tag team championship. And because I mean, it depends on if he's getting in trouble or not. I mean, if I mean, he can't defend the tag team titles if he goes to jail, obviously. And I don't know if it's that serious. If it's serious of an issue. I just know what I read. So another little bit of nuggets I saw on the internet about the situation, and so I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. It's not even my rightful place to speak on it because I don't know the entire situation. I just know they didn't take away his passport. That's why he's here this afternoon. Maybe Young Bucks would have won all along. Maybe Young Bucks would have won all along. But it's just hard to say. Hard to say. I mean, we're about to have a presidential nominee either dealing with legal trouble as he runs for president. So why can't we have a co-tag team title champion defend his championship while he's dealing with legal trouble? So I don't know. I think Young Bucks gonna win it. Bottom line, they're probably gonna win it all along. And with that being said, let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. Let's just go with the flow and see how all this turns out. I'm trying to remember all the matches. All the matches that are taking place. And I know there's the Trios Championship match still up. There's the Coffin match. There's the Stadium Stampede. There's the World Championship match. And I'm thinking that might be it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just change angles here because my laptop's dying. Laptop's dying, y'all. And so I'm kind of like at a new angle here. And I think those are the only matches there's left. The women's match. I forgot about the women's match now. So there's the women's championship, trios championship, world championship, coffin match, and stadium stampede. So there's at least 5 more matches left. As I said before, I'm live on Facebook right now, and I am recording this plus taking notes. And so because this is episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum, All In, AEW All In. And so what I'm trying to do is take notes. So if I have to re-record this video, Lord help me, because it won't upload or something. And I can do a more condensed version of this podcast. And surprisingly, Facebook Live is still going. And it cut off after an hour last time for some reason. And but here we go. The match has started. The tag team match has started. The third match, the rubber match between the two. You know, I'm honestly surprised. Honestly, to God, surprised. Tony Khan didn't make this a 2 out of 3 falls match. They just didn't have time for it. I don't know. I actually got to fix my mats again, y'all. This thing's all. This stuff needs to be glued back. Get some fabric glue. That sounds good. Change angles on this. Alright, I got new angles here. My phone's completely charged now, so I hopefully don't have to worry about that anytime soon. And my laptop's charging back up. I'm not even paying attention to the match, trying to get reset up here. All four back to their feet, just clobbering each other. I'm telling you what, Young Bucks being tag team champions, if it happens, has been way overdue. Has been way overdue, and I can't remember the last time they were tag team champions. To be honest with you, it's just way overdue. Spear. I'll tell you what. Speaking of brothers, me and my younger brother used to beat the hell out of each other. We used to clobber on each other. We used to put each other in holes. We used to jump off the bed on one another, which was more him than me. And I'm surprised we didn't kill each other, honestly. I'm surprised we didn't kill each other. I mean, in all honesty to God, I'm surprised we didn't kill each other because of the amount of stuff we put each other through. We seriously hurt each other more than we hurt each other. It's just, but watching the Young Bucks here, it makes me wonder if I could have went through with the training to be a wrestler and not gotten hurt. If my brother could have went through the training too and not gotten hurt, if we could have been a killer brother tag team. I mean, I know he's part with me with the UWO and the Unknown World Order, and I know that he he's with me with that. He puts on the shirt. He's beside me with that when the UWO Army. But I just wonder if we could have been something bigger than we are. And it's just one of those things. Just one of those things. If we could have ever held tag team titles anywhere, and I know this is all speculatory and stuff like that, but it's just a thought. It's all a thought, It's all it is a thought. And I just wish that it'd be nice if things could be different. It'd be nice if things were different, we wouldn't have the great things we are now. But I don't know. Just reminiscing to some of the fights we had. I mean, he knocked me off my dad's carpet at rolls at my dad's carpet store, Carpet Gallery, and I remember I fell and I hit my butt on the concrete floor. And when I hit my butt on the concrete floor, my knee bounced up and hit me in my mouth. They knocked my two front teeth out. Joke's on him. The tooth fairy visited me that night, and he didn't get no money. And but they knocked my two front teeth out. Luckily, they're baby teeth. And that's how hardcore we were. I mean, he would come at you without even knowing about it. And it'd be a fight. I mean, it'd be fun for a while, and somebody would get upset, usually him, and it'd be an all-out brawl. From then on that point forward, we didn't really hit each other with chairs and nothing like that. I'm surprised we didn't. Maybe we just didn't have them around. But one of us would get upset, usually him, and it'd become an all-out brawl. And Dax fighting it out. One of the Young Bucks on the apron there, wanting to tag Wheeler. And the other Young Buck hit Dax with a super kick. One, two, kick out. DDT out of nowhere. Over top rope. Oh! The Young Bucks hit each other. Telling you, man. Cash Wheeler made the tag. Oh. Dax Dax. Ooh. I'll tell you what, this is awesome, y'all. Bridged up. Suplex City at its finest. Ooh. Inside cradle. 1, 2. Almost got him and retains your championship belts. Again, a one-on-one match, y'all. Dax and 1, 2. Oh man, right now I do not know if the FTR is going to retain or if we're going to have new champions with the Young Bucks. It came down to a one-on-one match with Dax and Matt Jackson. I believe it's in the ring, and it's just going back and forth. I don't even know where the other tag team partners are. Every match so far at this pay-per-view is a banger. It's a banger. I mean, I don't see why some people don't like AEW. I really don't. I had him right there. Going for the sharpshooter. Now, it's somebody that AEW missed out on. Was teaming Bret Hart with FTR on a regular basis. That's something that I think AEW dropped the ball on because, I mean, that would have been an awesome coalition. Ooh, I think Wheeler just hit his face planted on the top step there. I'm just telling you, man. This match just came to a standstill. This match just came to a complete standstill. Uh, blocked, blocked. Backslide. 1, 2. It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe FTR's fixing to win this thing. Yeah, I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know right now. All I know is this match is boring me at this point. This is awesome. Ooh. Oh, it's over with then. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to win this match at this point. I'd like to see the Young Bucks win. It's been way too long since the Young Bucks has been tag team champions, as I mentioned. But I just really don't know who's going to win at this point. Ooh. Super kick. Super kick. Super kick. Kicked out. Gosh. Tombstone. Oh. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to win this match. They both seem unbeatable. Dodged it. I'm going to change my prediction. FTR is going to retain championship. FTR got it. FTR's got it. 1, 2. He kicked out. Crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Ooh, super kick. Oh, oh, super kick. 1, 2. Oh my God. What? What just happened there? It's over with now. Oh my God. This is crazy. This match just got me interested again. It's crazy. This is not awesome. This is crazy. It's over with now. It has to be. 1, 2, 3. FDR won. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. FDR retained. I wonder what match is up next. Has to be the women. I see that on Dax's arm. He has a Brody taped name on him, and I saw on Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwood has Brody on his arm, and I see Cash Hardwood has Brody on his arm. So it's just something. Just I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but it just makes you feel good that they're recognizing those guys. They really deserved it. The Bucks didn't shake their hands. Tell you what, I wonder what the next match is going to be. Looks like we're almost probably halfway through the pay-per-view. Stadium Stampede time. There we go. Let's show a little backstory. I'm telling you what, Eddie Kingston's speech on Collision last night was one of the sickest speeches I've ever heard. It was twisted. It was twisted. It was sick. It would really get in your head. I'm just telling you, it's just crazy. Oh, I forgot about the coffin match. Stadium Stampede time.
What about this past Wednesday night?
We got the best friends. I'll tell you what, I don't know how Orange Cassidy's still with us. He defends that title every chance he gets. And every eight dynamite, every event, and it's just I don't see how he's still here. I really don't. I don't see how he's still here at all. Here we go. The Rumble is on. Like I said, I would like to play this match and fight forever, but I no longer have a system and I don't have the game, so that's not going to happen. Not going to happen. They're back and forth, Claudio and Kingston. What the heck is that? This is wild. This match is all over the place already. I really don't know the rules of this match at all. I know who that is now. Santana and Ortiz and the best friends. They're well known to each other. Tell you what, it's wild, man. Claudio trading blows with Eddie Kingston. Chuck Taylor just dove over the top rope. William Yuta now getting in there, getting him a little piece. Backflip off the top rope. Missed, I think. I'm telling you what, I still can't wait for that championship match tonight. I mean, there's still a lot of good stuff. There's still the trios match, the women's match, the trios match, women's match, the coffin match. This mouthful, and then I think that's it. I think there's 4 more matches left. Kingston and Claudio still trading punches up there by the entranceway. They're going backstage, y'all. I just went in that video game where all you can go. What the arena looks like and where all you can go. Best friends and Ortiz and still at each other's throats in the ringside area. Oh, oh, Penta, he's on a roll. And Claudio's got Kingston down on the ground backstage, just beating him ruthlessly. Ruthless aggression, just beating him. Oh, backstabber on the chair. John Moxley already bleeding. Going for the black bag, the black gym bag full of goodies. What is that? Spike. Oh, the mask will protect him with that spike. Oh, oh, oh. Sticking spikes out of his forehead. Oh! I'll tell you what, man. You know it hurts. Moxley kicked out at 1. Super kick. Tell you what, this is wild. Wild as can be. They're up top. They're up in the nosebleed section. Claudio and Kingston are. Wow. I'm telling you what, we're getting ready. Match by match is where it's going down. They're getting ready for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions to face off against each other for the AEW World Championship. Oh, God. He's got a fork. Woo! Nailed him in the back of the head with a fork. In Abdullah the Butcher fashion. Oh, oh my gosh. Kendo stick. Kendo stick wrapped in barbed wire. If you're squeamish, turn away from the TV right now because you're not going to be able to handle it. It's a bloodbath over there. I'm telling you, this match is crazy. There's so much going on right now. It's hard to deliver a proper response to all of it. Uh-oh. Throwing in a table now. It's just shocking. This is all shocking to me. Oh! It's clear Blackpool Combat Club has got this. They got it. Trent Beretta kicked out. Oh my god. Oh! This is just a bloodbath, like I said. It's an absolute bloodbath. I do not see how the coffee match is going to top this. In all honesty, I just don't. I don't see the coffee match is going to top this. Fans just can't get enough. Here comes the man. Who is in the van? There's cookies. What is going on? On the top of the ladder through a table. Ladder broke. Screwdriver. You is about to lose the stadium stampede like he lost blood and guts. Looks like they got Legos out there. Oh! Looks like we're in the closing moments of this match. Oh! What's he getting out from under the ring now? This is crazy. This is crazy. He's taping something up on his hand. Oh, we're doing some kickboxer style stuff here. I'm just in shock right now. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is a bloodbath, like I said. It's crazy. It's nuts. Did you get a punch there? Here comes Kingston back. Start with. Woo! Orange Cassidy won it for his team. If I remember correctly, we got the trios match, we got the women's match, we got the coffin match, and we got the championship match. 4 more matches. Just nuts. As I said, this is episode 8 of the Unknown Asylum podcast. AEW All In, and this pay-per-view is well worth the $50. Here we go, women's match next. There we go. Ricardo Shida. I don't think she's walking out as champion. I hope it's Saraya or Tony Storm getting her title back. And I hope whatever happens to this match, that Tony Storm and Saraya don't start feuding and break up the Outcasts, because I like that group. She has to win this. Saraya has to win it. Her family member and everything. Saraya looks at home there. She really does. Crowd favorite. Crowd favorite. Interesting to seeing how Saraya and Tony Storm acted with each other there in this match. Come on, Carol Shea to get to the ring and start this thing. Here we go. We're getting ready. Get ready for that Women's World Championship match. All right, it's going to be interesting there. Oh, Saraya just gave Tony Storm a DDT. Yep, attack in the corner. Oh, here we go. Uh, Outcast is coming unglued now. Now that's another good group that they're going to just tear up. Oh, oh, Sling Blade. She's going to hit her mom. Uh-oh. Oh, Sarah's mad now. Sarah's mom just got hit by Tony Storm. And she's about to light Tony up. The Outcast fixes to dissolve right now. Quick. Oh my gosh, it's crazy, y'all. Is an accident. Accidents happen in the world of wrestling. Uh-oh. Soraya now going full force on Tony Storm. Oh, man. Outcasts are done. Outcasts are done before Ruby Soho gets her title match against Chris Statlander next week. Uh-oh. Here comes Ruby Soho. Oh, gosh. It's falling apart. The Outcasts are falling apart. Man, I'm telling you. Man, I thought Britt Baker was going to get it right there. Oh, Britt Baker's going for the glove, y'all. Oh, I'm telling you, it's just crazy. Sheeta's just in control. She's in control, and I think she's going to win the match. I think against everything I want. Hikaru Shida's going to retain the championship. I would like I said before, I like to see Saraya win this match. I would love to see Saraya win this match. I mean, it's just crazy. Outcast out the window. Hikaru Shida is about to win this match. This is nuts. This is everything that I didn't want it to be. Everything I didn't want it to be. One, two, no. There we go. Now I want Saraya to win. I really do. I never was really a Paige fan in WWE. I really wasn't a big Paige fan. I was more of a Paige fan when she became part of the general manager role than I was anything. But in AEW, yeah, Saraya's awesome. Britt Baker looking for the lockjaw now. It's just she got it in. Does she got it in? Does she have it in? Well, she. Oh man, this is nuts. One, two, kick out. She's got the spray paint. One, two, three. Yes. Yes. There's not an outcast no more. What are you talking about? That's awesome. It's wrestling history right here. It's awesome. Now let's see what do we have left. We have the coffin match, the trios match, and the world championship match is what I'm figuring up. 3 matches. That's a good question. With Sasha Banks, Mercedes Monet being in attendance tonight, mean that she has her eye on the AEW Women's Division or the Ring of Honor Women's Division. Coffin match time. Time for some little history on the coffin match. Set up. It's Sting! Getting closer and closer to the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions facing off for the AEW World Heavyweight